Hey guys, Super Curse Productions here, and today I'm going to be doing a video on my Diana figure from the movie Wonder Woman. Now, I actually just recently saw the movie. I finally got to see it after so many months. And I really enjoyed the movie. The only problem I have with it is the animation, like the CGI. It looked kind of bad. It looked like a video game or something. That's like my only one nitpick. And then Ares, I thought he was going to look a lot cooler. I'm not making Ares or anyone else. I just thought that I would make Diana. I don't know if I'll make Steve Trevor. I might. But this is not a figure I plan to do. But, yeah, so in the back I do have my old Wonder Woman from Justice League. And since I made her, I was like, you know what? Why? And my background fell. But, since I made her, I was like, you know what? Why not make Diana as well? And so, here she is. And before my background falls on me completely, I guess we can go ahead and get into the showcase video. Alright, so here is Diana, and she is just using the weapons that from my other Wonder Woman figure. Since I don't have any weapons for her, I decided not to make any. I just gave her the sword and the shield, which I'll just go ahead and remove those now, since you guys have seen these already. There's like really no point in showing you them again. But yeah, so a full 360 of Diana one more time, so that while the weapons aren't in the way. Something you'll probably notice, and I did bend her skirt a bit, is that she's using a curved torso. No, this is not an area-like curved torso. I ordered some, and I'll talk more about that later, but, I actually sanded this, and no, I didn't use a curved sanding tool. I used a piece of sandpaper that I just wrapped around a Lego rod piece, and that's what I just used to sand the curves, and they turned out really nice. Although I did sand them a little too thin, so the plastic right there is very, very thin. So the hair, it was actually a Widow's Peak hairpiece, and then I cut the braid off of another hairpiece, which I forget which one it is, but I have a whole bunch of them. And then, so I cut the braid off of it, I attached it to a Widow's Peak hairpiece with some Procreate, which I then, let me see if I have the, here we go. So this was what the original hairpiece was. I have a whole bunch of these. I don't know where I got them from, but there's a whole bunch of these hairpieces. So I just cut off the bottom of the braid, and then I stuck it on with some clay, cut some lines to make it look like it continued the braid, and it turned out looking really nice, although some of the paint is coming off right there, apparently. And the head is not the same head that I used on this Wonder Woman, the Sharon Carter head. I couldn't find another one of those. Well, actually I did, but it didn't look right with the hair, so I just changed this one. Because this one looks, I think it looks a bit like her. But if I remove the head, you can see that I painted the flesh color on the top, and then the straps do go around. I used, for the straps, it's electrical tape that I wrapped on the front of the torso, wrapped it around, goes around the back, and then comes back around up to the front, goes up around again, and up over the top, and then this piece here is like a separate piece, and the color I used was like my own mix of like brown and gold to get this sort of bronze color. And then I actually painted the straps in bronze, because that's what they look like to me. They look like a shiny brown, so I felt bronze would work for the straps, and that's what I went with. And I'll remove the hairpiece so you can see the back of the torso better. I painted like the detail where her, I don't know what you want to call it, I guess her dress top clips together, or her shirt, I don't know. But, on the arms, there's something different about these than on my other Wonder Woman. These, I actually continued the whole thing around the wrist, and it clips on the inside, because I realized on my other Wonder Woman figure, this is inaccurate. She only has like one clip, to clip them together, I put one on the front and then one on the back, which I realize is not accurate at all. So these, they wrap around the wrist and clip on the back of the, like the inside of the arms, and then the hands were just brown hands, and I painted the fingers, like the flesh color for the hands. And then you can see all the details, basically self-explanatory. On the skirt, all the lines, I painted all the lines on her shirt thing. I know what the name for it was, but I just forgot. But so I'll just call it her shirt thing for now. But the skirt is made out of my own fabric, which I painted in this tan color. And then, like I said, all the lines, and I did cut into one side here where she has it open. And then her legs, I painted her heels, sort of like heels with a whole bunch, all these straps that go around them. And so I painted all that. The detail does wrap around the inside of the leg. I used the same, if the camera will focus, I used the same tan color on her heels as I did the skirt. And then the front is just painted in like this shape, whatever that shape that she has at the front of them in a silver color. But yeah guys, that's about all I have to say for Diana. She was a really fun figure to make. It was very simple. I actually literally finished her like right before filming this showcase video, and I decided that since I haven't done a video in a while, that I would showcase her. So yeah guys, that's Diana, and I guess we can go ahead and end this video. Alright guys, so that about does it for this video. I really hope you guys liked it. Also, something I want to quickly mention is, sorry if you hear any, heard any bird noises in the background to like towards the end of the showcase on Diana. My bird just decided that that was a good time to start screaming, and I didn't really feel like editing that out and redoing it or cutting it out. I don't know. I mean, but yeah, so now I guess I could talk to you about the area light curved torsos that I mentioned. So the day that I'm filming this is Sunday, and they came in yesterday, which was Saturday. I got all my torsos. I ordered 14 of them. As you can see, the 4 red, black, and then I already used 4. If you guys counted them, you notice that there's only 10 here. That's because I already used 4 of them, and I put them on my RWBY figures. I used them on my Team RWBY figures, and there we go again, the bird screaming. But yeah, so here I used them on my Team RWBY figures. So Yang has one, her torso's not done, I'm not finished with her. Blake has one, she's using a flesh-colored one, but you just can't really see it because of the jacket. I mean, you could sort of tell if I move the jacket. You can sort of see there, the curve there. She is using an area light curved torso. Weiss, you can definitely tell she's using an area light curved torso. And RWBY finally, and know this if you're wondering also, this is not the scythe that I'm using. I just have these figures on like a display. I wanted to display RWBY with a scythe since all the figures have their weapons and RWBY's the only one who didn't. So I just built this scythe, and that's what she has. But she is using a curved torso, so I replaced all their torsos with curved torsos. And then another figure that I have made is RWBY and Yang's Uncle Crow. Sorry for the bad lighting in here. I'm trying a new, trying out a new position for the light, and it works in some shots and other shots it doesn't. But here's Crow. I made his scythe blade. His scythe can't transform. I probably could have made RWBY scythe, but since I already have someone doing it for me, I'm just going to wait to see what happens with that, and if not, then I'll make my own RWBY scythe. And something else I found out is RWBY Volume 5 actually is supposed to have 15 episodes, not 12 like I thought, because I thought the finale would be next week, or next weekend, but there was no new episode this weekend, like Chapter 11 technically there was a new episode for those who watch it on YouTube, but Chapter 11 didn't come out yesterday, and so I'm probably going to come out next weekend. And I found out that there's actually, watching some Comic-Con interviews, that there's actually 14 episodes to this season and not 12, which is actually really good because this season has been like kind of slow on the action and everything, and the short episodes that they're doing again. I mean, the last episode was good, episode 10. That one was okay. But so Crow Scythe, if you guys check out my Instagram, you'll see a picture of him. The scythe blade does fold down into like the gun mode that he has. And got a custom cape. I don't know when I'm going to be showcasing him, hopefully soon. I still have to finish Winter, which I should do a showcase on Crow and Winter, since they did have that fight scene back in Volume 3. And then Cinder is almost done. Still haven't made any progress on her, though. It's nothing new. But yeah, so I guess that's about it, all I have to talk about. I am still working on, little by little, Infinity War figures. Mainly trying to get RWBY done, Team RWBY, because I want to get the video out by the finale. Something I didn't show you guys, though. I don't remember if... I think in the last video, Yang didn't have hair. Like, her hair, the yellow was off, because the yellow came off. But I redid her hair. Or even if she did have hair in the last video that I showed them... this is entirely redone. It looks way better than it did before. And then the arm, as you can see, I finished her arm. I just got to finish her torso and her jacket and everything, and then she'll be complete. And then I'm just waiting for RWBY's scythe. And then, hopefully, like I said, by the finale, I could have the video ready. But, and that's all I have to say for figures I'm working on. And, I've got Avengers Episode 2, that'll be coming out soon, probably January, hopefully. And another video I've got planned to come out is the Iron Man Detroit Steel Strike. I recorded a video on that, just haven't uploaded it. Some things I gotta edit in there, but yeah, so that's about it, and I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys again in the next video. Bye.